Hi, my name is Cheryl Brown, and I attend California State University in San Bernardino. My topic tonight will be Life Unexpected, School After 50. After working for over 30 years while raising 6 children, I find myself finally finishing my educational goals. The hardest part of this venture is making up your mind to start, then taking the first step. After making that first step, school acceptance begins, and with that comes the fears, loss of self-confidence, low self-esteem, issues of past experiences, life choices, and life unexpected. Family members begin asking questions as to why now when you should be thinking of retirement. For me, I stopped working over 4 years ago due to back injury and decided it was time for me to complete my goals and to receive a degree of higher education so I can go back to work. At 55, after making my decision and being accepted into school, my first nightmare began. I lost my older sister to congestive heart failure. Even though I was with her most of the time, I found myself feeling inadequate because I couldn't save her. School became an outlet for my tears, but my heart was broken. I really don't know how I survived that first year. It was like living in a cloud that where nothing existed except my hurts and my pains. I was a big crybaby. It is hard to lose your sister and best friend without saying goodbye. Every class I took, I talked and cried about the loss I experienced. I am thankful for having professors that consoled me and encouraged me to continue my goal. Believe me, it was a challenge because I started even asking myself, why? Working as a nurse for over 30 years, with experience in almost every area I could think of, why school now? It kept buzzing in my ears. You have a career, so why now? Well, I decided I had to be realistic and accept that I could no longer do my job in the capacity I was in, but I could advance by receiving a BSN to pursue my dream of teaching. In my neighborhood, all the neighbors came to my house for advice. I stayed up all night with their sick kids when they were afraid. My ex-husband called me Nurse Good Shoes because my shoes were always walking for someone else. I taught my kids and the neighborhood kids CPR to help in case of an emergency. I must admit that they learned so well I would feel comfortable in knowing one of them were at my side. After all my research preparing for school, I found that all the jobs I wanted required a bachelor's degree. My first class was math. I loved math, but found on return to college I was lost. On the first test, I looked at it and began to cry. I raised my hand and told the professor I couldn't handle this. I needed to quit school now. He saw my tears and anxiety and told me to close my eyes and breathe. He then told me to open my eyes and look at the test again. To my amazement, my mind came back. After that experience, he allowed me to take all my tests in his office. Through that experience, he helped me with my self-esteem because I was able to finish the course. College is not easy due to all the modern technologies that we're not used to or afforded over the 30 years that I've been to school. I soon made friends with the younger students who served as mentors in learning to be back in school. I went from a novice student to an advanced beginner in a short amount of time. As as older students, we need to get help, and most of the time that help comes in the form of younger comrades. Going into my senior year, I feel I have achieved what Patricia Benner calls the proficient stage. I look forward to achieving expert status by graduation. Thank you.